Don Juan said that when the lady went inside the house, the man and his friends called him to the back, allegedly to do some work. The man was very pale, white with anger. Don Juan pretended to acquiesce, but instead of heading for the back, he ran for the stables. He trusted that the horses would make such a racket the owners would come out to see what was wrong. He knew that the man would not dare shoot him. That would have been too noisy, and the man's fear of endangering his job was too overpowering. Don Juan also knew that the man would not go where the horses were, that is, unless he had been pushed beyond his endurance. I jumped inside the stall of the wildest stallion, and the petty tyrant, blinded by rage, took out his knife and jumped in after me. I went instantly behind my planks. The horse kicked him once, and it was all over. I had spent 6 months in that house, and in that period of time, I had exercised the 4 attributes of warriorship. Thanks to them, I had succeeded. Not once had I felt sorry for myself or wept in impotence. I had been joyful and serene. My control and discipline were as keen as they'd ever been, and I had had a first-hand view of what forbearance and timing did for impeccable warriors, and I had not once wished the man to die. My benefactor explained something very interesting. Forbearance means holding back with the spirit, something that the warrior knows is rightfully due. It doesn't mean that the warrior goes around plotting to do anybody mischief or planning to settle past scores. Forbearance is something independent. As long as the warrior has control, discipline, and timing, forbearance assures giving whatever is due to whoever deserves it. Do petty tyrants sometimes win and destroy the warrior facing them? Of course. There was a time when warriors died like flies at the beginning of the conquest. Their ranks were decimated. The petty tyrants could put anyone to death simply acting on a whim. Under that kind of pressure, seers reached sublime states. How do you measure defeat? Anyone who joins the petty tyrant is defeated. To act in anger, without control and discipline, to have no forbearance, is to be defeated. What happens after warriors are defeated? They either regroup themselves, or they abandon the quest for knowledge and join the ranks of the petty tyrants for life.